Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Honestly Smartless. I'm Chelsea Toronto.
And I'm Dr. Lindsay.
And welcome.
Each week we're just two dumb girls chit-chatting away. Sometimes we're smart, always hilarious. Hey, let's start off with a cuddly critter named Barack.
It's not a cozy critter if Lindsay doesn't make noise.
Okay, so this particular sheep.
Oh, yeah.
He was lost in the woods, fending for himself for probably 3 years or so, because by the time they found him, he had so much extra floof on him.
It wasn't floof anymore.
No, it was like a hard plastic, I don't know, floof encasing.
Okay, what she's saying is this sheep looks unhoused.
Very unhoused.
Doesn't it look unhoused?
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an unhoused sheep. And he had 80 pounds of extra wool on him when they found him. I know. And they're like, oh my God, he's probably in pain. And he's just waddling around. When they take him off of the big cart to get him into the hair clippers place, they're like lifting him up by the wool.
Floyd's.
Yeah.
They took him to Floyd's
barbershop.
Barbershop. Oh, he's dumb. I mean, hilarious.
Well, here's a fun fact you can learn something new today. Is that sheep are supposed to be able to shed their wool by themselves, but since they've been domesticated for so long, they need humans to cut their hair.
Wow, I am better off now.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened to...
Oh, well, he died eventually, but he lived out his life getting regular haircuts.
He died eventually?
Yeah.
From natural causes?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. Thought you were going to say he was thriving. Not so much. You guys should see this picture. He does not look well.
No, I'll post it. You can see it.
He looks like Home Alone, the lady under the bridge with the pigeons. Like gray.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a wool coat.
Sticks hanging out.
Yeah. You can't even see his poor eyeballs.
No. Speaking of Barack, at the P. Diddy house raid, they found pills that were in the shape of Barack Obama's face.
Why?
I don't know what pill that is.
Oh, we should look that up.
Because it could have been Percocet, ecstasy, Viagra, meth, ketamine, Xanax. It could have been any one of those things.
Oh, have you seen that, like, that reel of Addie? The Adderall? It's like, what is it?
So it's Adderall.
It's Prozac.
Yeah. And then there's a Flintstone vitamin.
I said this to Lindsay. It's like, he's doing like oh, it's too bad I can't really relate this. He's kind of like an alpha, and he's dancing. He's kind of voguing, and he's like, how's the song go?
Something like, Adderall, we can do it all.
Go Addie, go Addie. Okay, we're gonna look it up.
And then the Prozac is like, yeah, you might be on a roller coaster, but it's all straight line.
I was like, it's not that funny.
I know. I was like, oh, okay. Too close to home there.
Yeah, that was close to home. So he's like, multivitamin.
Yeah. So you guys should look up the Adderall dancing pill on TikTok because it is a sight to see. These are multiple little ditties out there. Okay, also, when they were raiding Diddy's house, they found 20 bottles of lube and then 2 rubber duckies. Like, what are they doing with the rubber ducks?
Something nefarious? I don't know. Here, wait. We can't necessarily show this to you, but I can play it. Okay. And we'll circle back to what you just said.
Oh, Eddie.
God damn it. What's going on there?
Eddie, raw, Eddie, raw, Eddie, raw, Eddie.
It's very catchy.
Eddie, raw, you can do it all. Eddie, raw, you can do it all. I can do all of that. You can do it.
I love it. I can't get it out. It is living in my mind. I'm sorry. Okay.
Rent free.
Rent free. Okay, sorry.
I love those little ditties.
I do. Speaking of Diddy. Okay, well, what was the question? Why? Oh, I keep needing to look it up. Should we look it up?
Oh, why was there a Barack Obama pill? I
Okay.
tried to look it up. There wasn't really a clear answer. It was just in the assortment of drugs that he had available, along with the 2 rubber duckies. It's just so random. Actually, also, what they were showing when they were raiding his house is his vanity. And there's a big mirror and red lipstick where it's all over it. But anyway, the takeaway was he's got a very large vanity and there's no storage underneath.
What do they call those sinks?
Like an open sink?
No, they call it like a pedestal.
A giant pedestal sink with maybe a couple drawers, like small little tiny ass drawers underneath. I'm like, really?
You went to the container store and got those plastic ones on wheels?
Yeah. Reels?
Yeah, no, that's fun. What was the thing I got excited about when they raided his house? It wasn't the high heels. What was it? There was something else in there.
Kim Kardashian. She's back at it again.
What's she doing now?
Making bras that no one asked for.
Oh, but I want one. I asked for it. Yes, I want the dumbbells. I want it.
The nipple piercing bra.
Nipple piercing bra. So it appears that your nipples are pierced, and I love it.
Why?
It's just kitsch. Would I wear it? I would get it and then be like, I'm too ashamed to wear it in public.
I think it's also a big old push-up bra, too.
I know, that's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot going on up there.
I thought the nips was a lot.
Same. I wonder who actually came up with that idea.
Not her, but she's like, green lighting it.
Mhm.
Yeah, do it. That's great. Way to push boundaries. You know she said that.
I literally thought it was a joke, and then I saw it was on the Skims Instagram. I'm like, oh, that is a real thing.
I love it.
I feel like the nipple piercing is so early 2000s.
Yeah,
And everyone who had one then has taken them out.
a bunch of Xers. Okay, I'll just get the nips one.
You're like, woo, spring break again. I got my nipples pierced.
Ew. Spring break? That's what they did?
Yeah, why not?
Ugh.
I lost my belly button ring over spring break, and I was in Mexico, and I had to put a new one in. It got so infected.
Ooh, sepsis.
Yeah, literally. I thought my belly button was going to fall off.
Can it fall off?
Maybe fall in. It was really bad. It was so inflamed and infected, so I didn't have a belly button piercing after that.
Maybe that was for the best.
Probably.
Yeah.
I know.
Would you still have it today if you did?
I mean, probably.
Ew,
I don't know. Well, because now there's like 2 little holes there.
Yeah, you got holes all over your body. Let's do more. Just one more thing to penetrate.
One more.
Try, honey. Try and get it in there. I'll stretch it out.
Belly button.
Ew.
Did you see a whatever, Canada, Cannies? They now have a new dress code where you can't be naked on the red carpet.
That's reasonable.
It is, right?
Con.
Just
Like my college boyfriend.
Okay, but people are like, oh my God, they're really, limiting my self-expression to wear the naked dress.
That's what the Met Gala is for.
I know. Aren't we over the naked dress?
Yeah, I am.
I am. I've seen your nipples. They're not pierced, so you're gonna...
Mine?
No, the celebs that are going naked on the red carpet. Pierce your nipples, I guess, if you're gonna go naked.
Yeah, do something.
Let me see something.
Yeah, give me something worth looking at.
Go get that bra.
Yeah, after, what was her name? Bianca? Kanye West's lady friend,
Mhm.
wife.
Yep.
After she was straight up naked, there's
Yep.
nothing more to do there.
No.
Bestiality. That's where this is headed.
Oh. Really
I'm
hope-
not wrong.
I really hope not.
Okay.
Also at Kevin Spacey, he was
I
honored
can't
with
believe he's back.
He's back. Okay, 2 years ago, he was on trial for sexually assaulting 4 guys, and he had all the charges dropped, and now he's being honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award. Our memories are so short.
They are.
I thought there at least had to be a 5 to 10 year window.
I feel like we're 5 to 10. We're definitely 5 because it was right around Me Too.
Yeah, but last year or 2 years ago is when it really hit the fan for him.
I feel like the Me Too clock started at the Me Too movement. And like, we're going to have to wrap this up with a trial. But after that, you're good.
You're good? Okay. I guess, yeah, the 5 year window has come and gone.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, and there's a clapback. They're so over Me Too. They're like, ugh, finally.
He gave a whole speech about how stupid it was. Like, he was basically saying, I shouldn't be getting canceled, and
sure.
you guys have stick up your ass, like, let it go.
Yeah, up the ass
Up
is
the
for
ass.
some.
He's like, get out of there. I want to get in there.
Oh my.
Okay, it's not sticks up asses, but no arms.
I'm listening.
Okay. Did you see that reel of the man doing the triathlon?
I liked not only I was impressed that he didn't have arms, but I was more impressed when he put arms on.
I know.
So it's like a harness. So the guy's doing what is it, the Ironman?
Mm-hmm.
It took him forever to get ready on that bike.
Well, that's the lady's fault who's strapping him in. She was taking her dear sweet time, velcroing up those shoes.
It wasn't Formula One. Okay, so he's running, he's getting over there. She's like taking his helmet off. She's doing all the things, and she's moving slow as molasses. But then at the end, he like puts a harness which makes prosthetic arms that kind of just dangle
there.
and then he puts them on the handlebar. I don't know how that works.
And then I think he shimmies his shoulders to then guide with the arms. Yeah, because it's just literally dead weight on the
or no weight.
Or no weight. Why didn't she like strap his prosthetic hands onto the handlebars?
I don't know.
So many questions for her.
We should reach out in the comments.
I know.
We have questions.
I also noticed that no one was there watching the triathlon. Or maybe he was dead last and that's why no one was there.
Do you think he's in a class of his own? Probably not.
Probably not.
He doesn't want to be singled out.
No. If you're an Ironman, you want to compete with the best in the world. You're not going to be in like special ed Ironman.
Special ed, she says.
I also found a couple new sports that we could maybe start to follow. One is scooting.
Not like when Sunny scoots her ass along my carpet and she's like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I mean, kind of, but in human form. So you sit on the floor and you're on your butt.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what these jump rope things are or like a plastic little handle thing, but you sit on the floor and you basically like scoot and like jump up and down.
You're like bouncing up and down.
Yeah. And you're trying to get as many bounces in a minute, I think.
Right. And you're like
a fish flopping around on the floor.
Did you see? I'm tired of that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you're sitting on the floor, and then you're like horizontally, skipping rope. So it's like your bum.
Oh, is that what they're doing? They're skipping rope. Oh, I just thought he was scooting on the floor.
Yeah. No, he's just lifting his bum up, like just inches off the floor, just enough to clear it. So you're.
Okay, now I want to try it.
You should. I have a jump rope.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You probably won't pee your pants while you're scooting either.
No,
if you're prone to doing that.
Thanks for outing me.
I'm just saying, like in general.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know
if that's you.
There's also another sport in South Korea where you just space out. It's called a space out competition.
I won. I would be very good at this.
You would. You just gaze out for 90 minutes.
90 minutes?
Uh-huh. And then they check your heart rate to see how low your heart rate could get.
It's really low to begin with.
Oh. So then you might not actually win because it probably couldn't go any lower.
I don't know why I have a low heart rate.
You're just like an elite athlete.
Is that it?
Yeah, you have really good cardiovascular health.
I think I do.
You do. You walk a lot. You work out a lot.
You're wild.
I know.
Compared to you.
I know.
And you're so in shape.
I know.
What? Is it just because you lift?
Yeah.
And you have calorie restriction, but not more than me. Your homegirls onto intravenous drugs. Pinch an inch.
Tell me more.
No.
Tell us more.
I'm cheating the system.
I think that's okay. We've only been talking about it for like a year.
Fine. I'm coming out of the closet.
Yeah, come on.
I'm sticking needles in my abdomen because I want to lose weight. What are you gonna do?
Cheer you on.
That's right. No, what she's gonna do is stick it up my ass for me. Yes, I'm gonna go on the big O. Since I'm not having an O's, I'm gonna take it. We are Sass City today.
Like right in the stomach.
Yeah, no, I'm taking Ozempic. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, and I know people will be like, bye-bye, you're like so skinny. Yeah, we are. But, you just need like a little boost sometimes.
What I like about it, in all seriousness, it has turned down the chatter in my brain. I'm not thinking about food. It is that alone is worth it. Because I'm worried about because it's just nice not to think about food all the time.
I would like to have that luxury.
I'll share some of my needle with you.
All right. I'll take a little microdose.
That's all I'm doing. Is a little microdose. Just a little snip. What was it in New York City? Are they putting Ozempic in drinks?
No.
Did I read that wrong?
Yes.
I really thought it said why did they use the word Ozempic? Okay. I saw
Because they know if it says Ozempic, we will stop to read it. But what is happening in New York is that they're making cocktails from a big gulp down to a little tiny Tim size. Because everyone's on Ozempic, so they can't drink a huge ass cocktail.
that is true.
Yeah.
It's so full.
Mm-hmm.
And the smell of food makes you sick. It's not okay, it doesn't make you sick. That's a bit dramatic. But it certainly does make you nauseous.
So
it makes you nauseous, and I love it.
I don't like that nauseous feeling. I was nauseous today just from being tired.
Yeah, no, I get that. Okay. It's not nausea and like, oh, I gotta throw up. It's just kind of like, oh. Like, my roommate was cooking something, and I had to shut the door. I was like, that is repulsive.
I imagine that's what it's like if you're pregnant.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Another reason not to.
I know.
What do you think?
You'd be so miserable.
And you're getting fat. That's literally the opposite of Ozempic. But I do worry about what am I going to do long term?
Well, I think that you'll just get used to the eating patterns and eating habits, and the food will repulse you.
God willing. Does that mean, like, when I come off? Because, I feel like the doctor's office that sold it to me was a little bit of a bait and switch, or they didn't honestly represent how much I was going to be spending.
Oh.
So it's $200 a month to just to play. And I think it's $300 or $400, I don't know which, for the actual medication.
Oh. Yeah, that's a big difference.
It's a huge difference.
I thought it was just $200 a month. Like, sweet, great deal.
I did too.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to call and ask them to clarify the pricing. Well, because I sound like an idiot.
Them a text?
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can.
Or should I just call and ask and be like, hey, I'm a new patient.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how much it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that for you.
Thanks.
I mean, yeah, it's probably $500. Mm-hmm. $125 a week. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's a great deal because usually it's $1,000 a month.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Do you want to be skinny or not?
You know who got really skinny as well was Kim Kardashian. Back to her again. But did you see her little, like, she's kind of getting like a weird...
No. I can speak to this. I have that.
Oh, you do? Okay, like a neck band?
It's not so much a band. It's just that, okay, I will take the neck band over the gobbler neck.
100%.
What happens is, when you smile a certain way, you use the muscles in your neck.
Yes.
So I'm getting them. That's just because you're using the muscles. They don't need to call it a band. That sounds weird. But yes, you could Botox it up so it like reduces the muscles. I will not be doing that. So you just have to kind of learn to smile differently. If that is something that
I don't really see a problem with the neck muscles.
I don't
at all.
Yeah, nope, I'm okay with it.
Wouldn't you rather see the muscles than see a fat neck?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I also know if you do Botox.
See, like, it's this muscle.
Your platysma.
This?
The platysma is this. Okay, makes me think of the dinosaurs that have this like fan right here. Good God. Oh my God. Just one more thing for me to worry about.
Well, I've got some years on you. You're going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't. Did you see Hailey Bieber in Vogue? Oh, she's looking stunning. And she was doing these Vogue videos where it's like, what's in my purse?
I did see some of that.
One of them, she pulled out a little pug puppy.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Was she joking with all the phones she had on her purse?
Yes.
Okay, because I was like, oh, no. So Hailey Bieber pulled out one phone, and then she's like, well, I've got this one, too. And then she proceeded to pull out like a dozen.
Well, because the joke is that people think she has all these fake accounts and is trolling Selena or, like, commenting. And she has, like, 10 different phones for all of her different Instagram accounts. So that was that. But then the other funny one was a love potion that she pulled out. She's like, yeah, my dad took me to see this healer when I was little, and the lady said that if I use this love potion, I will marry a Canadian pop star.
That's funny.
I love that because everyone thinks that she, like, copied Selena and she, like, stole him away from Selena.
He chose to be with her.
I know. But also, he's kind of a dick. He said, this was a quote that he posted on Instagram. One time I told Hailey she would never be on the cover of Vogue. And I said that, yeah, I know it was really mean, but I was feeling really disrespected at the time, so I felt like I had to get even with her. And now look at her, she's on the cover of Vogue.
I could never be with someone that roots against me.
I know, I'm like, ugh, if that's what she's dealing with, a public statement like that, and you admitted to doing that, yikes.
It's like, why did you choose that?
I know.
That's too bad.
But now they have a baby. Now she's in deep. I think she's probably making more money than him.
I believe it.
Yeah. So she could dump his ass if she wanted to.
Dump his ass. Okay. Speaking of not dumping one's ass, I need you to close your eyes. Don't look.
Okay, I won't look.
I'll tell you when you
look. Okay.
Yeah. Don't look.
Okay, I'm not looking.
Almost.
Okay. Tell me when.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I look?
You can look.
Okay.
In honor of Bill Belichick and Jordon, what's Jordan's last name?
Hudson.
Jordon Hudson getting engaged. I'm wearing a Bill Belichick sweatshirt. What does that mean? I cut off the sleeves and I made it deep V, and look, I'm Bill Belichick.
Oh my God, I can't tell the difference. Who's sitting next to me right now?
It's Bill Belichick. Yeah, so the New York Times reported that they got engaged.
Yeah, because he changed his boat name from 8 rings to 9 rings. Oh my gosh. Her influence knows no bounds. Renaming a boat?
I love that for her. I love non-traditional marriages and relationships. And before anybody says anything negative, Bill is choosing this. And what a way to go out. You should.
Motherfucker.
I'm going to give all my money to my puppy and Jordan. Hey, what else? She's hot. She's doing them right.
She is Miss Maine. She's a real beauty queen, literally.
Yeah, she's bigger than that.
I know. She's a business manager.
She's a business lady.
And I think that Bill Belichick's younger friends like Gronk and Tom, they're probably like, fuck yeah, you have a hot new thing to look at.
Well, my roommate is in his 60s and his best friends are 40.
Yeah.
I mean, like, at some point...
Well, Jordan's like 22.
24.
24.
She's very mature for her age.
She also dated another older guy before Bill. So that's just her jam.
I wish we were friends because I would love to see what kind of savage she is in real life. Like, what is she doing? Look, I don't care. Y'all are like, I don't know, she's golden. No, he is offering it up. He's putting all on a plate and just pushes it to her, and he's like, just take it. Whatever you want, baby.
I know. And I mean, like, he's accomplished all the things. He has so much money. So, like, what the fuck else is he going to do?
Yeah. Did you ever see this for him? No, it's awesome. And he had that sad old lady before.
And he can set up Jordon for success and help her start all of her businesses and fund them and invest. And it's a gift that keeps on giving, even if they break up at some point or if he dies. So
all of the above.
Yeah. I know. I wonder. We should try to contact her and hang out with her.
No doubt. And does he have friends? I'm too old.
I'm sure he has friends.
Like even someone like,
older than him.
You know, well, yeah. Even someone a little lower in the organization, like still in the office of the Patriots. Oh, wait, he's playing coaching for North Carolina now. Even that, I'll take a collegiate. I really want to go to the SEC games.
Is Nick Saban, is he single?
That's not my jam.
Oh.
I feel like he has a plantation.
Bama. Roll Tide.
I'm afraid of him. He scares me.
Really?
Yeah, and he's not.
I feel like him and Bill are interchangeable.
No.
Like, vibes-wise.
No.
They both seem like not that happy. They don't smile that much.
Oh, Bill's smiling a lot more.
See, Nick Saban, he's a young, hot thing.
He's too busy on his plantation. Growing crops and shit.
No, he probably got rid of it now because it's not.
I'm just
allowable.
saying, he probably still has like a country house.
Yeah. Okay, honestly, my brother-in-law
has a plantation?
He went to a plantation this last weekend because I think his friend lives on a plantation. So
the question is it still considered a plantation if it's not actively?
Well,
oh,
I think so because they call it the plantation.
Like, are there people working on it?
Not like that.
Exactly. So it's a farm.
Yeah, it's a farm.
It's a finca.
And you go like shoot guns and ride 4-wheelers and
no, it's just a farm.
Do country shenanigans.
I love that.
Yeah. I know. I mean, obviously plantations are really bad and people have gotten married at them before, like Blake and Ryan Reynolds. They got married at a plantation because that was like all the rage, I feel like 10 years ago. Because they're, oh my God, they're so picturesque and look at the grounds.
Can't you just call them like a southern country home?
Okay, but then you're erasing the fact that it was a plantation. Then you're erasing history if you call it a southern.
They don't give a shit about history anyway. Look at Paula Deen. She got wiped.
Oh, she did get wiped. I've been to her restaurant. It was really good.
Oh,
yeah.
I loved her show.
There's like a pound of butter just sitting on the table for you to eat.
That is my jam. I wonder if that would make me nauseous.
I don't know. You seem to like butter.
I love butter.
Just lick it by the stick.
Yeah. Just a little lick. It's funny, Lindsay. Okay, no one cares to hear this, but Lindsay and I will make the same noise at the same time. We get the biggest kick out of it. Like what you just heard.
Yeah. Actually, Chelsea heard a new word for me that she hasn't heard in our 25 years of friendship.
You have never said it in your entire life.
I have. You just haven't heard me.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so last time we were talking about her outfits of the day and what she should wear. And I said, yeah, while you're wearing that dress, pull it down a little bit in the front so the hoots are popping.
She's like, scoot up the hoots. I was like, I'm sorry, come again? What? She's like, yeah, scoot up the hoots. And I was like, what word are you saying? She's like, Hooters. I was like, what?
Hoots.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, hoots. The hoots be popping.
I don't like how ladies call their boobs.
What? Yeah, boobs.
No, they don't.
Girls?
No.
Or like
the T word. And I hate that word.
See, the hoots.
Yeah, no, I'm going to try and implement that.
We got hoots for the boobs. We got hooves for the feet. Oh, you know what?
What?
The universe wanted me to see my horoscope today for whatever reason.
No.
Because I get a daily horoscope email and I literally never open it.
Yeah.
For some reason today it opened up itself on my phone. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, let's see what it says. And it said, tackle your chores today.
Get your manicure done.
I know, and I was like, chores?
Like, boo.
I don't do chores.
That's stupid.
If the chore is getting a manicure, then yeah, I will do that.
Oh, that's the chore.
Oh, God. I was like, ugh. And it's like, you're foolish if you waste your time.
Suck a dick.
So then I went on ChatGPT, and I was like, I don't like the horoscope that one gave me, so I'm going to go on chat. And I was like, hey, like, give me my horoscope for the day. And then they were like, oh, you're going to be really purposeful in your communication and really creative and productive. I was like, yes. That's what I want to hear.
Please.
Yeah, I had Chat do a whole birth chart for me.
Why?
I don't know why, actually. I think I was just influenced by TikTok to do it.
And?
I want to see Chat's interpretation of me.
And?
And he said, I'm amazing, and amazing things are happening.
Chat's a he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, I'm amazing, and amazing things are happening, especially by the end of the year.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Uh-huh. So, yeah, we just got to keep plugging along.
Mm-hmm.
And it says just keep on talking. So, I will keep doing that.
Done
It's
and
like,
done.
you should be entertaining and like talking. People love your personality. And today the horoscope was like, people love your confident personality. Meanwhile, at work, I'm like, I'm so tired. I don't want to be here right now. I want to fuck off and go home. Like,
That's usually where I live.
yeah, people were so flocking to me today, and I'm like, oh god.
Why are you so tired?
Because I stayed up like 2 hours past my bedtime.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I really don't do well unless I get that 9 hours of sleep. Because I was scrolling through TikTok when I got home after playing 3 hours of pickleball. I think it's the fresh air that knocks me out.
Yeah, I mean, you dropped me off at like 10:15.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a long time. Yeah, no, that's reasonable for you to be a little sleepy, a little under the weather. Lindsay's like, I can tell you want to get up to shenanigans because you are giving shenanigan vibes.
Yeah, there's something about the aura. When I walked in, she had the vest that she has on underneath the Bill Belichick sweatshirt. I was like, yeah, you look like you want to go and party right now.
I do. I want to take a bunch of drugs and I want to get after it. I want to smash faces.
And then I also did her makeup, so she's looking extra fantastic. And I was like, oh yeah, she's feeling herself. She's feeling up the shenanigans.
Yeah, and my face is a little gaunt. So the needles are working.
So yeah, what kind of shenanigans do you think you'll get up to this weekend?
I don't want to assume that nothing's going to happen. I don't know. I don't see how something can happen.
Well, not with an attitude like that.
That's right. That's right. I would love it. A lot of the people that work at the restaurant don't drink.
They like drugs.
Actually, they're not even like, they don't really like drugs.
What are you talking about? People at your work definitely drink.
I know, those two girls do.
Hungover at 4 p.m.
They are so hungover, and their hair's greasy, and they're just like, I'm so hungover, and I was like, I love that for you.
I know, I was like, it's literally 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, what have you been doing all day?
Not sobering up.
That's wild.
Yeah, it is wild.
I feel like even in my most hungover of times, like maybe once or twice I was hungover at 4 p.m., but not on a regular basis. But I like hungover how they're hungover.
I know, right?
Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to power through and keep going. Like in college, I was hungover for like 4 days at a time. You just keep on drinking. So you don't feel it.
Right. Right. Oh, hey,
Kris Jenner, Lindsay Lohan, Jennifer Lawrence, they all have whatever work they got done, they look amazing.
Jennifer Lawrence needed work done?
A little bit. She didn't need work done, but she did something where she just looks more refreshed.
It's got to be the eyelid thing.
Yeah, I think so.
A blef. That's what I would do. My mom had a blef done.
Oh.
She said it was because it was impairing her vision. I love that for her.
Yeah, I could see maybe getting a blef in the future.
Uh-huh.
This big old Bambi eye's got to stay wide open.
Yeah. So that's where I feel my Botox is so helpful because, like, when you're tired and the gravity is pushing down, oh, you look like a wreck. And I could still be a wreck, but now just a couple right at the
temple there.
Oh, I love it.
Speaking of blefs and Bonnie. I had this song stuck in my head last night. Bonnie T is coming to town. Bonnie T is coming to town. Bonnie Toronto's coming to town.
Okay, so I think Instagram knows that my mom's coming into town because I was bombarded. It was like a blitz of, do you have a narcissistic mother? Is your mother narcissistic? Oh, how are you going to heal that childhood trauma of your narcissist? Okay.
And then they got forwarded to me, and I was like, I get it. She's coming to town.
I know. I was like, why are you doing this? So, yeah, no, she's coming. I really think, let's talk about it. Where's my head at? I'm a little anxious. She's gonna be here a long time, but at least she's not staying with me, so that's great.
How much do you think you're actually going to see her?
A lot.
Really? For not staying with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Despite the fact she's not staying with me, she's having her knee replaced, right?
Mhm.
So she's gonna be so helpless. I bet I see her like 3 days a week at least.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to.
Right. If she's getting her knee replaced, she's going to be here for a minute. 6 to 8 weeks.
See, the thing is, I was thinking about it today, as a matter of fact. All of her friends, at like her community down there, but they all go home for the summer because it's very hot.
Oh, I see.
So it's like a thing.
I see. Okay.
It's just that she doesn't really have a great home to come to.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, but you're more prepared. She's not staying with you. You know what to expect. There's already been chatter ahead of time, and we are just pawning it off on your roommate. He can do all the driving and the pickups and whatever else she needs. So I feel like it'll go a lot better than last year.
Yeah, I also feel like sometimes he represents a lot of great things, and he's like, I'll do all these things, and you'll think he's the savior, and then he drops the ball like after like maybe the first week. Because he doesn't really have stick-to-itiveness. So, yeah.
Okay, well, we still have another week without her being here.
I'm so bummed.
And I'm going to be gone for a week, so you can, just in case, for whatever reason.
I know, but even if I'm not staying, even if I'm staying at your house, I still have to, like, physically see her.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my mom is texting me and sending me ceramic bowls that she found.
Oh, yeah, that's so sweet.
It is.
Yeah, so check in with me again next week.
We're gonna have the weekly Bonnie check-in.
Mm-hmm.
New segment.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 5.
So you have another Bonnie Blue.
Oh God, I love her so much. I am now following multiple porn stars and a porn director.
Oh wow.
I know.
What's your algorithm looking like?
Well, I followed the guest that we had on just in solidarity. Thanks, bro. And then I kind of followed Bonnie Blue because I was like, I think you're so funny.
Oh, promo video she did.
And then somebody was like, oh, you got 1,000 and you stopped? She's like, no, technically I kept going because she's like, I felt bad for the guys that were still in the queue. Like, sorry, you waited hours. Now beat it. Yeah. She's like, I just let them, do their thing.
She's a real team player.
She is so thoughtful.
All right, well, let's go eat some chicken tenders.
Oh my God, I would love that. I'm so hungry. Nom.
I guess the Ozempic's not fully kicked in yet.
It's only week 1. Yeah. Well, there's got to be a time. I haven't really eaten yet today.
Okay, well, now's the time then.
And then I'll be done until tomorrow.
Love that for you.
I do.
All right, make sure you share this episode with all of your besties. Like, subscribe, follow, all the things, 5-star reviews, wherever you listen to your podcast, Apple, Spotify. Follow at Honestly Smart List, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and we'll see you next time. Bye.